Hi guys, and welcome to my game room tour. Now this is my first video for my YouTube channel, so I figured I'd make a little introductory video just showing you my game room, what I'm about, and what I'm sort of into when it comes to gaming. So I just thought I'd give you a very quick look at my game room. So as you can see, I just moved the camera over here. You've got the couch. Move the camera back to the right. You've got my computer desk, a chair, and the monitor. Now you'll notice that in the room there is only just this one monitor or TV screen. That's because I run all my consoles, PC, everything through one monitor. I didn't see the sense in setting up a computer as well as a TV monitor just above it to play the other games, so I run everything through that. I'll talk about how I run some of the older consoles through there in just a second. I know some people got reservations about running old consoles like Super Nintendo, N64 through newer TVs as they don't look as nice, but I'll talk to you about what I do with that. So let's just move a little bit closer and we'll just go through a little bit more of my setup. So as you can see here, most of the basic stuff. You've got a mouse, keyboard, just behind it all there. You've got the speakers for the PC. To the left you've got the switch box, so that's where I run all my consoles that run off RCA cables for video and sound output into. So it's a little splitter box, you can switch between each one. Signal then goes from there into the little box in front of it, which is a HDMI video converter. So what that does is it converts the video and the sound output from the RCA cables from the consoles into a HDMI signal. That then goes up into the TV. Now that's only a cheap one off eBay, it's not sort of one of the higher end ones, but it certainly does make a big difference. You really do notice, you know, playing SNES or N64 or even GameCube and stuff like that, there is a big difference playing it on the HD TVs, and takes away a lot of the muddiness and murkiness, makes it look a lot nicer. So there's the monitor again, and just come back down. I think it's like a 42 inch or something like that, in case anybody was wondering. So down here you have my current gen games. One thing to note about my game room is I don't have a lot of room. I do plan to get some bigger shelves, some more storage areas and that sort of stuff a little bit later on. But for now I'm kind of limited, so I've just got to work with what I've got. So on the right you can see all my Wii U games, on the left all my PlayStation 4 games. So I'll just come back up, we'll just have a look at my console shelf. So up top you've got a little bit of a display piece, you've got an N64 in box, you've got expansion pack and memory card on top there. Got little figurines, and then in the front you've got 3 box games. Now these games aren't anything particularly rare or anything like that. I've simply got them there because, like I said before, I really don't have much room, so until I get another shelf or something like that, they've got to stay there. And just come down a little bit, you've got my PlayStation 4. There is a lot of cords out, it's because my headset's just been thrown on top there. I just thought I'd tidy it up rather than having it running across the room for the video. Come down a little bit further. You've got the Wii U, just get into position here. To the right of the Wii U you've got all different Wii controllers and Wii Wiimotes. Great thing about the Wii U is it takes all those different types of controllers. So that's controllers from previous consoles and different options, so great for multiplayer and great if you just want to get the right controller for the right game. Just come down a little bit more. N64 for your controllers. Down a bit further, Xbox 360. So just going to come back up. Now we're just going to skip past the game shelf for 1 minute. I'm just going to move around the room. Take you over to a bar fridge that I've got. Top of the bar fridge is being used as a storage shelf. Like I said, I don't have much room at the moment, hence why I've done this. On there you've got the box for the Wii U, you've got Grand Theft Auto trilogy. Not that I've ever played a GTA game, but I need to one day to see what all the hype is about. Also got Game Boy Advance games, Game Boy games, DS's, and some boxes and that sort of stuff there. Coming down here, you've got a toy chest, and inside this toy chest is what I use for a bit of storage. So you've got the PlayStation 4 box, you've got an original Xbox underneath that. You've got some case protectors, you've got some Nintendo posters. On the right you've got a super vintage fighting control stick for the Super Nintendo. There's a Super Nintendo below there, 2 Wii consoles, GameCube controllers, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm pretty much just using that as a storage chest at the moment. Now I'll just make my way over to the game tower. Like I said, not much storage room, so on top you've got some more of my recent-ish games that I've purchased or gotten out for one reason or another. SNES games are on top of trading with somebody for some new things. There's some of my doubles of SNES games. You've got some Wii games, Super Paper Mario, Metroid Prime, Legend of Zelda. You've got Bioshock for 360. You've got Rogue Squadron, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater for the GameCube. Don't know if you can see there, but there's another case protector, and inside that there's manuals. So those manuals are for a lot of the loose carts that I have. So even though I don't have the box, I do have manuals for a lot of them. So just coming down the left of the game tower, we have 3 shelves of boxed N64 games. Now these are kind of the pride of my collection. They are in very, very good condition. A lot of them look like, they could have just been put on the shelf at your local gaming shop. They've just come out of a shipping container from Nintendo and ready to be sold to the public. They are in very good condition. And one thing to note too, that's not just one game at the front making the shelf look pretty. There is more games behind it. You've got Castlevania and a few others behind there. Yoshi's Story, and a few others behind Mario 64. Mystic Ninja, Legend of Goemon behind there. So 3 shelves there of N64. If we come down a little bit, we've got 1 shelf of Super Nintendo box games. Once again, it's not just to look pretty. Super Mario World behind there. Behind them I think you've got the Donkey Kong Country games. Keep coming down. Got some SNES carts. We have 2 more shelves of box SNES games. There's Demon Crest there. For anyone that knows SNES games knows that that's a fairly rare game, so pretty happy to have that in my collection. Now coming back up the middle, 360 games, some more SNES carts, some more 360 games. I'm planning to pack away my 360 collection because I don't really play the console much these days, to stack more of my Nintendo stuff in there. Top shelf, you've got Nintendo 64 carts, more Nintendo 64 carts, and a few SNES games on the right there. That shelf there, we've got Pokemon Stadium. Now, it is a big box, so there is only 1 box on that shelf there, because it comes with the transfer pack and a few other things, as you might know if you've had the game. Got a mix of GameCube and Wii games on the next 2 shelves. And then more 360 games down the bottom there. I'm just going to pull the camera back up now. But that's pretty much it for a quick look at my game room. I do plan on making more videos going through my collection in more detail, going through each generation and each console, so keep an eye out for that. Other than that, thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed.